Welcome, everybody, to Peaceful Oracle. Thank you for tuning in. This will be your weekly reading for April 19th to the 25th. Keep in mind that these are just general readings, and they may not apply to everybody. So I'm going to pick out 3 cards, one for the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week. And I'm also going to pick out a couple of affirmation cards as well. So just give me a second to grab these cards here. Okay, so beginning of the week, we have the energy for the middle of the week. There we go. Sometimes it takes a second for the energy to pick up. There we go. Okay, I think we have 2 cards again for the end of the week. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Leap of Faith. Let me see if I can, so you guys can see it. There we go. Okay. Keep your dreams alive. Okay. So it feels like okay, so I'm hearing the word unknown for the beginning of the week. So it has this energy of kind of going out on a limb, not really sure if what you have in place, your plans are going to be what you, like you're not sure if things are going to work out. So, and some of you might feel like you're kind of venturing out into the unknown. And that's probably why we have Leap of Faith at the bottom of the deck today for this week. So it's that energy of kind of just having, just going off of unwavering faith over our dreams and what we want to accomplish for ourselves. So I know last week it was all about kind of being inspired and having these ideas and going forth with them, but we'll often find that when we start doing that we might end up hitting these roadblocks of self-doubt and these energies of, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. We might start comparing ourselves to other people. So just try to keep a positive mindset, but at the same time, keep in tune of why you're doing what you're doing and stick to those intentions of why you're venturing out into this new unknown path to begin with. What is it that you're looking for? What are we searching for? And that will often help us to stay focused on our goals, because it's not so much about other people, it's about our dreams and our goals and what we want to happen. Okay, so for the middle of the week, we have laughter. Okay, so kind of just lightening up the load. A lot of times if we're experiencing a lot of stress or we're kind of in our minds a lot, sometimes it can kind of make something that's not so big into a really big deal. So we can kind of make a mountain out of molehill. And so the middle of the week, it's about being able to kind of find the silver lining around things and finding I'm hearing like the word, like, where's the gold in your life? Because I'm picking up this strong energy of comparison. I feel like a lot of you are comparing yourselves to other people that may have more or may have like it looks like their dreams are coming true. So I'm sensing that like there's this, when is it going to be my turn? Like, when am I going to get to have these things as well for me in my life? And I think that in the middle of the week, having that lightheartedness and, I kind of see some of you maybe kind of going out with some friends. I feel like Some of you might have like a friend that brings out that side of you. So maybe spending more time with people like that kind of are maybe a little bit more different from you, or just kind of breaks you out of your shell and breaks you out of your out of kind of like that seriousness. If you kind of find yourself going into more of a serious more of like a serious what am I trying to say? Like a serious mood, like your mind is just kind of super focused on accomplishing your goal. So yeah, keep it kind of lighthearted in the middle of the week. And then the end of the week, be your best self always and catch your breath. And that's really funny because we got this card last week too for the end of the week. So kind of like the same thing, you know, I feel like there's even more emphasis this week on resting and kind of making sure that your intentions are in the right place and that you are, you know, I think checking in on our mindset is going to be really strong for us. I think maybe just in the month of April. It's making sure that our intentions are aligned with our purpose and that, you know, why we're doing what we're doing is coming from the right place. And that's the strongest thing that I'm picking up from this week as well. I also kind of feel like at the end of the week, you might find that you have, with this card, be your best self always. I'm kind of feeling like some of you are doing something really unique and really different. And it's not going to be something that compares with other people. It's going to be your own way of doing something. And what I'm hearing is that is why you might end up finding that you're comparing yourself to another person because what you're doing doesn't look like what everybody else is doing. So that's going to be, so just keep that in mind that you don't have to be doing what everybody else is doing. Like you can be your own person and have your own way of doing something, and you never know, that might be the thing that sets you apart from everyone. So so just have faith in yourself, and have faith in your goals and your perception of your own perception of how you want things done. Okay, so that's the energy for this week. Let's pull out some. I'm actually going to leave these cards out here for you. Here you go. Yeah. Okay, and then let's do a positive affirmation. Okay, what do we need to know for this week? What is our positive affirmation for this week from Spirit? What is positive affirmation for this week? Oops. All right. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Okay, so that's, you know, I think it's truly like some of you are on that path of your calling, you know, and I think sometimes that kind of leaves us to, actually with this card as well, these two are ringing to me to going together. These, it's like you're really on your path. Feel like you figured it out. You have a very clear vision of, okay, I think I'm supposed to be going this way. And I think that when that happens, you know, that self-doubt, all those things that tend to hold us back or cause us to have self-sabotage, is going to kind of stand in our way. And it's that challenge that we have to kind of either walk around or walk through in order to get to our fulfillment. But I do believe that, you know, whatever it is that you're setting out to do, that you are going to be really fulfilled by it. And I think it already gives you fulfillment. I'm deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Okay, and then the back reads, each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. Yeah, so it's just not comparing ourselves with anybody else and being at peace with what our life is and loving our life for what it is and not wishing that we're somewhere else or somebody else, that we are who we are and we love who that is. Okay, and these are these beautiful Hawaiian themed letting go cards that I thought were really beautiful, and they're new, so I'm excited to use these. What do we need to let go of? What is it that we need to let go of? What is it that we need to let go of this week? Okay. Where is that? She's looking out into the pastures, and it almost kind of feels like she's contemplating. She's looking at almost like what's in front of her, like what's directly in front of her, and what can she do with what's in front of her. So staying focused on our vision. I'm hearing like comparison a lot this week. So if some of you are really comparing yourselves, it's kind of like bringing you down a bit. Step back from that and just kind of look at what's in front of you, and like just place your focus and intention on that. So, and on the back it says, relinquish defensiveness in your communications. Instead, stand tall, listen, and learn. Yeah. Yeah, so be proud of like your life and what's going on with you in front of you. Okay. So very introspective week, I feel like. Just kind of planning things out and making sure that you're kind of like in the right space. Okay, so that's your weekly reading for this week, and I will see you next week. Thank you.